Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. Last time we left off, we began the final chapter of this game, and we climbed out of the trash, well, in a huge ladder, and we met up with Monokuma again, surely thinking that we were going to die, but no. Monokuma is cornered. We have him where we want him, and now we have to solve everything in order to survive this final battle here. He wants us to solve all the mysteries of the academy, and we're doing a retrial for Makuro Kasaba's murder. So this should be interesting. So let's go ahead and speak to Kitty and see what we should be thankful for. Thanks, Kitty. It's all because of you. It's still too early to start celebrating. The real battle is still to come. Yeah, I know. But even so, I'm just as relieved as you are. Thank goodness he accepted my proposition. Why do you think he did anyway? What does the puppet master gain by accepting your challenge? He had no choice. What? That's what I was talking about when I said we had an advantage. Really? So in the end, what was that advantage? I didn't hear it firsthand, but the puppet master said that everything that happens here is being broadcast live, nationwide, over hijacked broadcast signals, right? Yeah, he did. What do you think when you heard that? It was pretty hard to believe, wasn't it? Well, yeah, him hijacking a broadcast signal seems almost unreal. It seems unreal because it's something that doesn't happen very often. Because it's just that difficult. But the puppet master pulled it off. Turning that around, it means he had some reason he needed to do it, despite how difficult it was. A reason? No matter what the cost, he wanted to put us killing each other on display for the world to see. He wanted to put us on display? Killing each other? The puppet master didn't just want us dead. He was determined to make us kill each other. We most likely established our school rules expressly for that purpose. Yeah, you're right. If those rules didn't exist, nobody would have killed anyone. Basically, the puppet master's objective was to make us kill each other and show that to the world. But to what end? More than likely as proof. Proof? Do you know how the academy students are referred to by the general population? Hope, right? By plunging us hope into despair and driving us to kill each other, and then putting that on display for the world, he wanted to prove that despair prevails over hope. That is the puppet master's goal. Super Duper High School Despair's goal. Huh? To prove that despair prevails over hope. All for something so stupid? It is stupid, and it is illogical, but it's certainly something the group of people called Super Duper High School Despair would come up with. People who act purely for the sake of despair. But making people suffer for something like that? I understand wanting to get angry, but it's because of that reason that our advantage was born. What? Because the puppet master wanted to show us killing each other to the world, he's even more stringent than necessary about upholding the rules he established. Had he forced action, ignoring the rules, this would no longer be a coliseum, but a slaughterhouse. At the very least, that's how it would appear to the people watching. So that's why he couldn't just kill us himself. That's the reason he couldn't kill me with his own hands. As much as I was a thorn in his side, I wasn't actually breaking the rules. So he couldn't step in and intervene directly like he did with Inoshima. He attempted to kill me using that class trial, so it would appear as though he was upholding the rules. There was no correct answer, just a setup to make me into the culprit. But he failed, all thanks to you. And from that failure, we gained an even bigger advantage. He tried to execute you, even though you were innocent. And since his failure was revealed on live television, he had no choice but to accept your proposal. To prove to the world that despair prevails over hope, he needed to completely and utterly defeat us. So the revelation of the puppet master having violated his own rules is a mark against him. And you used that against him and get him to accept your challenge? It was you who put that hole in his defenses. We're only walking this road now because you believed in me. Not at first, but hey, whatever. I can't believe you figured all that out. I hadn't noticed anything. No, I just reasoned it out without any solid proof and took a chance on that reasoning. Thankfully, it appears I was right. After she said that, she let out a deep breath, like a weight had been lifted from her shoulders. Quite frankly, I haven't been that nervous in a while. That's not how I looked to me. Before we left to find Monokuma, you looked like you were brimming of confidence. That's one of the fundamentals of negotiation. You need to be strong and sure of yourself. Besides, if I looked anxious, it would have just made you even more so. She's probably right about that, as pitiful as it makes me. But we can't just sit here clamoring about how happy we are forever. All we've attained now is a chance to continue fighting. If we don't win here, then it would all have been for nothing. Yeah, she's right. If we don't beat the Puppet Master here, we can't make it out of here alive. Winning is our only option. Before we begin our final investigation, we need to bring the others up to speed. But we know who our enemy is now. So all that's left is for everyone to work together, hunt down the Puppet Master. Everyone's working together. Will it really be that easy? Huh? Anyway, we need to find everyone else. Let's go. I'm sure they're somewhere in the dorms. Okay, somewhere in the dorms. I'm gonna take a big guess and just say in the cafeteria. Well, it's not really a guess. I pretty much know that they're in the cafeteria because that's where we always meet up whenever we, you know, when we need to meet up places. We go to the cafeteria. So, let's just see if they're here. Hello? Are they gonna pop up? Waiting for us in the cafeteria when Kitty and I arrived was... Oh, no. Oop. No, it's not. I was gonna say, is that a command prompt? And I'm like, no. You again? I think something's wrong here. Is he broken? Being unstable is one thing, but this is ridiculous. So, how does it sound out to them? Is he saying like VVL's 9PGA? I mean, what the hell's going on here? And he's gone. I wonder what that was about. I barely had time to let out a sigh before... What? Hey, look! All of them! Negi! Is that you? No, it's a ghost. Guys! It really is you! I can't believe my eyes! It's Negi! Oh, you're alive. I swear, you're as resilient as a damn cockroach. Just be sure, you're not a ghost, are you? There, you know, how the hell is it? Never mind. Never mind. There everyone was. My friends, my companions, the people I had fought alongside with. The moment I saw everyone's faces, my eyes got a little misty. Aw, ain't that sweet. Wait, what's that stench? Oh, damn, dude, that's rank. It's Negi. He smells like a wet dog. Go stand over there. Shoo, shoo. You're the last person to talk, Fukawa. And with that, the tears receded. They're saying I smell bad. Negi, we don't have time to turn this into a heartfelt reunion right now. We need to tell everyone what happened with Monokuma. Monokuma, what about him? By the way, you gotta be alright, Nags. You're a fugitive now. It'd be bad if the Puppet Master found you. That, too, has to do with what we need to tell everyone. What we need to tell you has to do with the final class trial. The final class trial? We're retrying Makuru Ukasaba's class murder case. Huh? We're retrying it? Retry it once or 1,000 times, dude. Egg still did it, didn't he? That's what we're saying. It wasn't me. Why would you believe it was me? Negi did not murder her. Of course, neither did I. Nor did any of you. Then, who did? It's the Puppet Master's doing. Huh? You're saying a Puppet Master killed Makuru Ukasaba? Yes, it was all an elaborate trap laid out by the Puppet Master. Negi discovered that trap and he tried to prevent it from going off. And because of that, he was sentenced to execution. Negi discovered a trap, you say? I wasn't nearly as conscious as you're making it out to be, but that's cool. However, the act of executing Negi, who was not the culprit, is a blatant violation of the rules. The school rules say the villain will be executed. In other words, the Puppet Master broke his own rules. So we negotiated with him, asked him to grant us a retrial. And he did? Just because he broke a rule he wrote himself? He had no choice but to agree. You used the broadcast signal hijacking against him, didn't you? We're on the same wavelength, I see. You mentioned something at the end of the class trial. When you said it's the Puppet Master who's been cornered, This is what you meant, isn't it? Hey, you're leaving me in the dust here! If you can't keep up, then ask Kitty or someone to explain things to you later. So then, what are we supposed to do now? We just need to show that it was the puppet master who killed Makuru Ikasaba, right? Whatever her name is. Surely that's not all, is it? No, it's not. Monokuma said that for us to win this trial, we need to solve all of the Academy's mysteries, too. All of the Academy's mysteries? You mean the stuff we've been investigating all this time and still haven't learned hardly anything about? You probably all suspect as much already, but if we lose, then all of us will be executed. We'll all be executed? Hold on! Don't you go around making challenges like that without our consent? I'm perfectly fine with the way things are, as long as my white knight is here with me. And I like to get out of here as soon as possible. Anyway, our only chance of surviving is to uncover the truth. Which is to say, this is the deciding battle. What an interesting development. But we gotta do that on top of figuring out who the puppet master is and how he committed the murder. Our play just keeps getting bigger and bigger, dude. But hey, unlike the other class trials we've had, we know exactly who our enemy is this time. So if we all work together, I'm positive we can figure this out. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I personally cannot concur with the proposal that everyone work together. Why not? Oh, okay, exactly. We're obviously better off working together if we want to solve the Academy's mysteries. I, of course, thought the same thing. Until Monokuma said... Until he said... What? I'll give you one more hint. Mentioned before. There's 16 students. And the only living humans to set foot in this academy since the operation has been the same 16 students. I see. If that's what Monokuma says, then Kitty is exactly right. Huh? Why? Assuming, as Kitty said, it was the puppet master who killed Makuru Ikasaba, that means he's inside the academy. The murder is one thing, but tampering with the crime scene to that extent with Monokuma is nigh impossible. However, based on what Monokuma said, the only living humans that have set foot in the academy are the 16 students participating in this academic coliseum. Then, the puppet master's identity... You've got to be kidding me. There were 15 people in the entrance hall on the first day. Add Makuru Ikasaba and you got 16. So he's one of those 16? Furthermore, one of those 16. Only the 6 of us are still alive. I believe you can figure out the rest from there. You mean one of us is a puppet master? No way! Hold on. We can't be certain of that just yet. Monokuma just said that to freak us out. That is possible, yes, but it's only one of the many possibilities. The same as the possibility of the puppet master being in this room. So long as that possibility exists, it cannot be ruled out. I agree. With the title Super Duper High School Despair came to light, it became pretty clear that the puppet master was a student. We can't deny that he could be among us. But if one of us really was the puppet master, then they would have to control Monokuma too. And yet, in all the times Monokuma's shown up, no one hasn't acted that suspicious, have they? They could have just snuck away and done it. One of us would have noticed someone sneaking away so many times. Unless they were a ninja. The Monokuma's completely automatic, dude. Everything he says and does is all pre-programmed. If that were the case, he wouldn't be able to hold such natural sounding conversations. If someone were able to guide it through the conversation, it's certainly not impossible. Sure, I guess. But let's be honest here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, crap, it's nighttime. I didn't even realize that. Huh. Hey, man, attention, please. As I expect you guys are already aware, our academic coliseum is rapidly entering its final chapter, wherein all will be revealed. In the spirit of fairness, I open all the locks in the building. Investigate as much as you like. Solve mysteries to your heart's content. Oop, boop, boop. See you at the class trial. And there... Oh, he's still laughing. Okay, good for you. So wait a minute. So even though it's nighttime, we're not going to have a nighttime thing? Nah, I don't give a damn. How very generous of him, unlocking every door. The time for chit-chat's over. Now we investigate. But I was planning to work by myself regardless. This late in the game, all I can rely on is myself, and Togami blood coursing through my veins. You shouldn't concern yourself with others either. Just do what you need to do. Goodbye. Having said that, Togami quickly left the cafeteria. Ooh, my white knight! He didn't take me with him! Of course he didn't, dude. Without my white knight around, you're all like a cappuccino with neither milk nor coffee or other way around. In other words, worthless to me. So goodbye. And with that, Fukawa too slithered out of the cafeteria. Well, there she goes. You plan to fly solo too, kitty? Yes. Which means just Nags and Hina are left. Alright, then going alone's the best option. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You just watch, dude. Me and my crystal ball are gonna blow the lid off this whole thing. Hahaha, okay. Hagakiri's bellowing laughter filled the room and slowly faded as he left the cafeteria. Aw, everyone really is going off by themselves. What are you gonna do, Asahina? I guess I'll see what I can do on my own, too. Don't get me wrong, it's not because I don't trust everyone, you know? It's just, I've never really been of any help before. I've always relied on Sakura and everyone else. You've been no help? That's not true at all. Being here has been a huge help. Negi! Aw, you're too kind. But if it's true that I haven't been very useful, at the very least, I want to try my best to find something of value now, while I have the chance. So I'm gonna go it alone too. Having said that, I'll catch you later. Asahina dashed out of the cafeteria. And the only ones left is just me and you again. Yes, indeed. Well, let's talk to you before we actually start the investigation. You're investigating alone too, aren't you? Don't misunderstand me. Just because we're investigating independently doesn't mean I'm not going to share any information with you. That's not true. And that's not true, and I'm sure the others feel the same way. Yeah, she's right. So maybe we're not all investigating together, but that doesn't mean we can't cooperate. I just need to think of it as a division of labor. And after this, we're just gonna pool our results. Yeah, that works. Alright, I should get going too. I have a lot I'd like to look into. Monokuma said he opened all the locks in the building, which is to say the entire academy should be open to investigation. So we can go places we haven't been able to before. Let's reveal the truth, Negi. No matter what. And then Kitagiri too left the cafeteria. And I was the only one left. I don't have time to laze around either. I've gotta get started here. I just couldn't believe that the Puppet Master was one of us. So I decided I'd prove that wrong. I'll uncover the Puppet Master's real identity, solve all the Academy's mysteries, and get out of here with everyone. And so begins the final investigation. First, I should go back over the Monokuma file about Makuro Ikusaba's murder. As a result, severe damage caused by an explosion, the identity of the deceased is unknown. The explosion occurred post-mortem. The deceased suffered a single knife wound to the abdomen extending to the back of the body. There are signs of trauma visible on the back of the deceased's head, which appears to have been caused by a strike from a cylindrical object approximately the same diameter as an iron pipe. Additionally, there are numerous wounds visible in multiple locations of the deceased's body. However, these wounds were not incurred in the last few days, but at some earlier time. The person who killed Makuro Ikusaba, they are the Puppet Master. If I want to figure out what really happened, first I should investigate the rooms that have been locked that we haven't been able to see until now. That would be the Headmaster's office, the Biology lab, the Monokuma door in the data processing room, and the second floor dormitory. The shutter should be open be open now too, right? Beyond that should be probably reinvestigate areas directly connected to the murder. So the botanical garden and a dojo. Alright, let's go. So we got a lot of places to investigate. Actually, it's actually in our electro ID and our ammo that kind of gives a hint of where we need to go. So, yeah, actually, before we leave, I'm done with the episode. So, yeah, in the next episode, guys, we are going to begin the final investigation of this game. And this investigation is probably going to take a little while. I'm assuming, like, maybe 3, maybe 4 episodes. Depending, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff we need to check out. Because we got to solve a lot of stuff here. I'm assuming we're going to learn a lot of information. So, yeah. It's going to be one hell of a ride. And, this episode, what, 75, 76? I think this is episode 76. Man, I'm wondering if this LP is going to break 100. I'm not really sure about that. God, I don't even know why the hell it's taking me so damn long. I babble on too much like I am right now, but, yeah, whatever. We'll still have fun. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. I'll see you guys later.